Hello friend, welcome to QGIS World. Today in this tutorial we are going to learn how to generate DEM from contours in QGIS. For this, let us launch QGIS desktop with grass. Not QGIS desktop, okay? QGIS desktop with grass. So after launching the software, let's import contour from which we are going to generate DEM. So to import the contour, go to layers and then add layers, add vector layer, and then find where the contour data is located, and finally select the shape file and load it. It's very simple. After this, we will be needing grass plugin. Here, to get the grass plugin, go to plugins and then select manage and install plugins. Here we need an internet connection also. So after this, select for grass, search for grass. Here, after searching the grass, check on grass 7 or click on grass 7, okay? So now, after getting grass 7 plugin, we have to make a new map set. For this, go to plugin, grass, and then select new map set. Click the next button and then check on create new location. After that, type the name. Here, after typing the name, select the same UTM zone is the contour hub. Now, for the map extent, set to current QGIS extent and then type the name of the new map set here like this and then finish it. So after this, we can see that a new map set with a red rectangular polygon, okay? So keep in mind that we have to modify the extent and resize it in such size that it will cover the contour area only, because we want to make our DEM on the contour area only, not outside that area. Okay, so for this, let us go to plugin, grass, and then select open grass tool and click on region. Now click on select the extent, dragging on canvas, which means that we are going to make our extent manually. So for this, click on top right corner and hold and move all the way down to the bottom left corner as shown in the video. Okay, now here we can see that the new extent with coordinate of 4 corners. Now here, if we type 20 in the resolution box for both east west and north south representing boxes, we won't get exact 20 value, as the extent length and breadth is not divisible by 20. Okay, so due to this we can get exact 20 meter DEM. So now we can proceed with this number, or we can fix this problem also. So for exact 20 meter DEM, which means cell size of 20 by 20 meter, we have to work out on our extent. So before moving on that, I want to show you one example how this works. Okay, so here in image A, the length of the extent is 102 meter by 102 meter. Okay, now if we want to make 25 meter DEM, that is cell size with 25 by 25 meter, then we will get around 4 rows and 4 column, right? So here each cell will be given 25 by 25 meter in length and 25 by 25 meter in breadth, 25.5 meter in length and 25.5 meter in breadth. Here we can see if we add 25.5 meter 4 times, then we get 102 meter. So it is like the row and the column will be divided by extent, length and breadth to get the cell size. So now To make a 25-meter DM exactly, we can modify the extent. What if we modify the extent to 100 by 100 meter? Let's check this out. Okay, so now if we modify the extent by 100 by 100 meter, we get 25-meter length on four side. That means 100-meter, right? So the column and the rows can be divisible by 100-meter very easily. 100-meter divided by 4 means 25. Simple. So to get exact 25-meter DM, here we modify the extent length from 100 meter to 100-meter. Likewise, we can do this in our QGIS also. So let's get back to the task. Okay, here in this extent, we didn't have perfect coverage of the area to get extent 20-meter DM. So let's modify the area for the exact 20-meter DM. Okay, so let's have some calculation in Excel to get the extent, length and breadth. So open the Excel. Now I have written the name of the rows and the column. You can write it by yourself. And now here copy the west and south coordinate. Okay, here west coordinate like this and south coordinate like this. So after that, get the number of rows and column. Here we can see the number of column and rows, and copy or type the number of rows and column in Excel. For the east or west we can find here, and the for now north or south we can find here. Yes. Now we want to make 20-meter pixel, so type 20-meter in pixel size. Yes, here over here. After that, multiply the number of rows and column with pixel size over here like this. Now let's observe here the value of the west is smaller than the value of east. So we will add total number of pixel to the value of west and get new value of east. Okay, let's add. Again here value of north is higher, so let's add this total number of pixel of south to get the north coordinate as well. Note that we are working in a MUTM coordinate system, so that we have the coordinate in meters. Now after making this, let's get all the value to the extent which we just get from the Excel like this. Now friend, after copying the value of extent, here we have 20 by 20 meter resolution already. Even you can change this with 10 by 10 meter or 5 by 5 meter, because the length of the extent is easily divisible by 10 or 5. Okay, now click on apply. Now here we can observe the red polygon bounding the contour area only. So after getting the perfect extent and required number of cell size, let's proceed to the next step. Now click on module, type v.in and find v.in.org.qgis. So basically this import the loaded vector layer into grass. Now here we already can see loaded layer is the contour, is we have only one shape file in the table of content. Now give a name of output vector map and click run. Okay, now after that click on view output. Here we have newly created vector file. Now again type v.to.rast.attr, okay, on module like this. This converts the vector layer into raster. Now select the newly added vector file. Is DEM is digital elevation model. The raster file should be made with the reference of elevation of contours. Okay, here go to the contour attribute table and find which column represents the elevation of the contour and select the name of the table. In this case here the COV represents the elevation of each contour line, so I select COV in attribute field. Now after the selection of the attribute field, give a name of the output raster map, and after giving the name click run and then click view output. Here is now last stage for DEM. Type r.surf.contour on module. This generates DEM from rasterized contour layer. Okay, give a recent raster file to the name of input raster map. Type the file name for the DEM and click run, and after that click view output. Okay, it may take some time, it depends upon the size of the DEM, size of the extent. Here we have our DEM. So after getting the DEM, let's save this. To save the DEM, right click on DEM, export, and then save as, and select the destination. After selecting the destination, give file name like this, and then okay. So friend, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe and comment as well.